Good morning, mis chicos. Happy Monday to you. So we have a learning check today, and there's no need to stress. There's no need to fret. There's only a need to feed. All right. And so when we do learning checks, this is how I want you to begin thinking about this. All right. I am checking your learning so I can support your learning. And sometimes I might quote throw you into a learning check um, before I've done a lot of front loading. All right. But I do that purposely because sometimes the best way to get started is just to get started. And so we're going to get started. All right. Last week, you had an opportunity to read four of the diaries from the Freedom Riders. And I'm going to ask you to state themes for three of them. All right. I have already done one down here. I did the one for the white student. Okay. But I'll come back down to this in just a moment. All right. And so for the activities last week, you had to identify, which means just find universal themes. And you should have done that using the universal themes resource that I had provided for you. And then you just listed them out. All right. Those are universal themes, but we haven't found a theme statement yet. All right. And our work with that is going to begin today with this learning check on how to state themes. All right. Um, and so, what I want you to do is, I want you to go down here. I want you to remember, and if you haven't done these yet, please do them. All right. You can link to them here, at least to the texts. All right. Um, and then I want you to find a theme from your list that you feel comfortable and confident supporting in the form of a theme statement. All right. Um, and then what you're going to do is you are going to highlight the one. This is step number 4 here. You're going to highlight the one that you feel like best represents your ability to successfully state a theme at this moment in time. And that is the one that I'm going to give you feedback on. All right. This is where we will connect around feeding your need. Okay. And so here are the success criteria for stating the theme statement. All right. That I want you to consider and adhere to, all right, as you're writing your theme statements. Okay. And again, the worst that's going to happen here, kiddos, is you're going to get feedback. All right. With suggestions on how to improve your theme statement. And you're going to get a 0.7, which is an invitation to improve to submit for a 1. So you're going to get to your 1, but it may take you a little while to get there. All right. So, what am I looking for when it comes to a theme statement? Has to be expressed as a complete sentence. All right. It needs to generalize about a universal theme. Okay. So my universal theme here is fear. And what I mean by generalize is it applies not only to the text, but it also applies to the human experience. All right. Um, Avoid referring specifically to the text. All right. Down here for my example. Sometimes our fear impacts how we see the world around us. All right. This is a general statement about fear, a discovery that I made in regards to the author's message and what he or she or they were saying about fear in the text that they provided for us. Now, if it were making a specific reference to the text, and this would be a problem, all right, is if they said something like fear impacted how the white boy saw the rest of the kids. All right, that is not a theme statement because it is not general. It refers specifically to the text, and so please avoid doing that. All right, make sure your statement is clear and concise. That comes down to word choice. Please avoid writing a command. You're not giving directions or advice. Okay. Please demonstrate some depth in your thinking about the text. Avoid stating the obvious. No cliches. Okay. And then please avoid using you. This has been kind of a theme in our work all year long. I would really like you guys to avoid the YOU word in most of the writing that you provide for me. Okay. So take these final three, or these other three, maybe final is not the right word here, texts. Identify a theme that you are comfortable and confident turning into a theme statement. Turn it into a theme statement, adhering to these criteria up here, and then please highlight the one that you feel best represents your ability to state a theme right now. And that is the one that I will give you feedback on, my friends. Okay. All right. Let's dig into this today. As always, if you need something, let me know. Happy Monday, mis chicos.